Hello you holy ships. I'm here to bring you a little update on small groups at Hope Church. I have had such a great time meeting in our new format since January this year, and I've heard really great feedback from many of you as well, so thank you so much for that. It's been such a joy to see you taking turns in leading this community, bringing your own flavours to it, and such a pleasure to bump into the other ships in our times of discussion, to get to know people who I just otherwise wouldn't cross paths with, to hear what God is speaking to you about through our passages, and to learn from you. And it's a total joy to hear of how individual ships have been making time to connect and invest and spend time with each other outside of the Life Online meetings, taking these small groups really seriously. In recent weeks, some of our ships have started to experiment with blended forms of meeting, what it means to kind of join together in person and then dial into Life Online, whether that's a whole ship together or, a few members who feel ready and able to meet up. And as we hurtle towards the end of this summer term, I've been reflecting with a few others on the potential of this kind of blended meeting. And as I see it, these blended meetings make space for people's circumstances in a way that life groups and small groups have never been able to do before. It allows you, as members of this community, to be met where you are at. I mean, quite literally. And obviously this is key to ensuring that no one is excluded as restrictions continue to relax. But I also believe it makes space for other needs that have been with us since long before the pandemic. For those who are getting in late from work who wouldn't make it on time to a meeting in person. Those who are traveling for business or pleasure who still want to join in. Or just those times when you just don't feel up to getting, out of the house, out and about. We've even had people joining us from work during their break. What's more, I think this offers us opportunities when we are able to be together. This commitment to these smaller groups means that a revolving or impromptu hosting rota of ships is a practical possibility. And where you might have not felt able to host a life group of, say, 10 or 11 people, you might feel more comfortable inviting 3 or 4 others to come around, sit down with you and share your internet. And all of this makes way for connection and involvement where it just wouldn't have been possible before. And so, as we think about what our autumn term might look like, it seems to me that it's worth continuing with the current format, exploring for a little while longer what Life Online and Holy Ships have to offer us in this coming season. However, there is one change that I feel we ought to explore. All of this time we have continued with our old pattern of having a group on both a Tuesday and a Wednesday. And whilst there are perfectly good reasons to have meetings on 2 days, it seems to me that now Life Online is connecting the whole community together. Splitting our days robs us of a deep joy, namely, it robs us of seeing each other. And so, from September, we plan to transition to a truly midweek group experience with all of Life Online taking place on Wednesdays. Through the magic of the internet, we don't have to wait for our annual Christmas party to join the midweek communities together. We can grow with, learn from, and be joined to one another every fortnight, all the while maintaining the intimacy and freedom and safety of these small groups. Wednesdays, prepare to meet Tuesdays, and Tuesdays, prepare to meet Wednesdays. I think it's going to be great. The plan is to publish all of these new Wednesday dates for the autumn term in the coming weeks, and to organise our Life Online master plan document ahead of the summer break so you can all see when you are going to be leading. But for now, if you have any pressing concerns, please do reach out. I'd love to hear from you and chat things through if you have them. But that's it. Life Online is here to stay, at least for a little while longer. And I hope, like me, you are excited to see where all of this might take us together.